last week and during the weekend there was a lot of talk about a certain minister being thrown under a bus. I think that's misconceived. Ministers don't go near buses, they get driven around. But people get thrown under a bus, in particular the people of the Midwest. 1 in 5 people, 105, 1 in 5 of those on trolleys across the country are in the Midwest. 104 today. You visited the Midwest and the hospital in Duradoyle after becoming Taoiseach. I commended you for that. This House passed a motion calling for the expansion of the local injuries units in Nina, Ennis and St John's to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That hasn't happened. In fact, there's been no increase at all in the times they're open. I'm aware of a constituent who hurt his head, just got a small cut and had to be stitched at football training the other night. He had to go down to Limerick and join those queuing. Like, what is going to be different for people in the Midwest this winter to last winter in terms of overcrowding that is dangerous and dangerous for patients, but also dangerous for the staff who work there? Taoiseach. What's going to be different?
Thanks, Deputy. The health budget is always difficult, and no matter how much is allocated, there are almost always overruns. That's the reality of the health budget. We'll have to work on this and work on it across government over the next few months in cooperation with the HSE. But let's be clear about this. The budget allocated to health next year is the biggest ever, 22.5 billion euros, over 4,000 euros for every man, woman and child in the state. The resources are there to hire an extra 2,000 additional staff on top of the staff there already. The Emergency Department Action Plan is fully funded, and the Waiting List Action Plan is also fully funded, and hopefully that will mean an improvement in conditions for people in the Midwest. And I would point out that today there are roughly 100 fewer people on trolleys in the state than would have been the case this day last year.